Hey, yeah, this is the minor league. MC Manifest, Blueprint, with an extra special guest from the third eye. Illogic, yeah. It's like that. Yeah. First up, who we gonna have? You first, Manifest? Okay.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley. As I find myself facing future phantoms, I amass massive amounts of membrane, bordering thoughts left to the insane. The pictures affect optic acuity, causing eye strain. On the lead to torrential flow, whack MCs inhabit the floodplain. Manifest ordained to sustain aspirations of linguistic mastery, convey my messages with assassinate accuracy, weightlessly rationalize elevations of my heresy. MCs coming out until I'm making a tip to embarrass me, but I reciprocate ballistically. Hard target with consistency, snipers are missing me. Controlling your movement with psychological intensity. Now that you're here, release my volatile propensity. I plan to numb what you feel with anesthesia, cause you're hesitant to flow like nasty cats with gonorrhea. Sensation of being burned is not a pleasant one to feel. Mouth spitting out flame like the rear of the Batmobile, leaving imprints of the mic in your grill. I knock you out and reawake your ass, you sure will. Minor league responsible for the loss of stolen articles and damage caused by hyper-accelerated sound particles. What we're saying here, we're making sure your slacks manifest rhyme, legitimize hypochondriacs.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
Hey handsome, step over into my realm of calorie-less fat, where I wrap MCs in boxes. Beautiful paper design, staple is mine to the pavement. Hip-hop's a slave in a slave ship, cause I got it on lock. Hakalugi I do onto your life force, cause with it, I'm disgusted. You falling from the grace of this celestial being. Being all seeing, thrusted javelin thoughts towards the words you projected. In foul I have projectiles with which if spit protection not an option. Optical flogging, visual clogging, lyrical oracle of pinwheels will spin scale, fogging your mental windshield. I elevate above Otis's contraption, takes you to levels where minds of devils rapping, rapes you. Inhale carbon monoxide, waiting to exhale, inhale where you blend well. With brimstone, set aflame to shame the frail. Conscious lame bars, spitting nonsense are the same. All games are, sometimes play without all the pieces. For releases of stress, I stress the fact that I impress my text in your chest and lap. With one lunge of my fierce, effortless rap. Backtrack and rethink your thoughts, a wide open fake wish to take me out when I'm weightless. When I'm weightless. When I'm weightless, I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate
this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
Automatic crash and burn, the fate of MCs that haven't learned. Taking it for granted that they'd always have a turn, but haven't heard that amateurs have to earn respect of their peers before they get any cheers. These microphone queers get greeted with cold stares. My clique is bold, sit in the front row with those chairs, keeping my foes scared. Bitch niggas talking about it's no fear. We got them scared to do shows here. Patrolling the North Pole with no fear like the polar bear. You safe now, but just wait until the snow clears. You disappear into the wilderness. Another hapless salmon that didn't make the pilgrimage. My predatory territory can be visited only by true masters of ceremonies. Scaring a phony by staring boldly until they realize that they can never know me. I'm dissing niggas openly. Set it off on your whole set for fluent like pussy, but Blueprint got the Kotex and Massingale. State certified rapping skill. The losers of grant, you got you chasing mass appeal until your airplane starts to plummet. So fly, you forgot your flight number was 800. I navigate by way of aerospace mastery. The minor league and Illogic defy the laws of gravity. I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
How much do you weigh?
I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy.
into my medley.
How much do you weigh?
Yeah, the minor league.
Weightless.
We weightless.
Hate this display
For
of
all
my
these
greatness.
heavy ass, faggot ass MCs.
Heavy. Let me
Some real hip hop
introduce
shit.
you into my medley.
My man Illogic. Pop up.
Weightless. Hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me
The
introduce
minor
you
league.
into my medley.
Third Eye.
Weightless.
CO.
Hate this display of my greatness.
Everybody, everywhere.
Introduce you into
Put
my
your
medley.
hands in the air, it's like that, y'all. It's like that, y'all.
Hate this display of my greatness. Science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.
Yeah, but I consider myself weightless. Whack MCs hate this. But my science that I drop is very heavy. Let me introduce you into my medley.